So it's pre-travel day, and we have to, you can see the office is kind of a mess because we've been working in it all week and doing stuff, and it's time to pack up, because usually what happens on a pre-travel day is I will go ahead and pack up the toy box here, get all that ready to go, get the bikes put away and stowed, and then all I have to do is deal with the outside stuff on travel day. Tomorrow is a unique travel day because we are only going about 5 miles down the road. We don't have to be out of here till about 11 o'clock. So I know that I have plenty of time tomorrow to dump my tanks, take down Starlink, all those types of things that take a few minutes, clean up the grill, put the grill away, all those types of things. If I was having to leave early because we were going a long ways, then I would probably go ahead and dump my tanks tonight, put up the sewer lines, and then all I would have to do tomorrow is disconnect the water and power and roll out. But because I have some time to waste in the morning, I'll wait to do some of that tomorrow. But what I'm going to do now is start packing up this toy box. First we have to unlock this tailgate. Alright, you go with Julie's bike on the left usually. I don't know why, it's just how I've always done it. No rhyme or reason really. It goes in its rack. Spin it around. Then we line up the chairs in the middle. Like that. Then we'll bring in the other rack and just kind of sandwich the chairs in between the bikes. And that's that. Now we gotta strap them down. I think one thing to notice in RV life is everything has a place and you kind of get in a routine. I just take this strap because I have it and just wrap it around these chairs. It really doesn't, I really don't have to do that because they're not going anywhere, because once you see what I do when I tie these bikes down, you're going to understand why they won't go anywhere. But I just always did that, so I keep doing it because it works. I have a set of straps and bungees that I use exclusively for the toy hauler and for doing what I'm doing now. So I have a process worked out. So those ratchet straps are going to go and hold the bike side to side. I have these tension straps that I use to keep the bikes front to back from moving. So I hook them right here on our bikes. Right there on our bikes, on that little piece. Now, I've got a ring here in the back. Then I'm going to clip this on. And then I've got a ring over here in the middle. These are just D-rings that are part of the toy hauler for doing things like this. It's what a toy hauler is made for. And I'm going to wrap that around that bar there. And pick that up. And run this strap through that. Get a little tension on it, kind of get it straight, put a little more tension on it. Starting to feel good tension there. Give it another couple cranks. Now I've got real good tension side to side. Then what I'll do is I'll come up here, and there's another D-ring right here. I'll go ahead and clip this onto there. Now, you can see this chair and the way I've positioned these legs, it's not going to go anywhere once I pull on this strap. Then I'll take this handle of this strap and pull on it and snug it up real well, like that. You can see that bike is not going anywhere at this point. It's not going to go anywhere. And I'll usually give it one more little clip. And we're good to go with that one. Now I do this one a little bit different, being that I do the ratchet on the inside on this one instead of on the outside, just because I have stuff over here and it's hard to get to. I'm going to clip that in. Basically the same, run the strap around that piece of the bike, lay the bike over where I want it, back to the D-ring in the middle, this time with the ratchet strap piece. Pull that in tight, get the bike positioned. Get the bike snug. Back to the front. Hook this around that D-ring. Grab my handle. Pull that tight and snug. You can see that bike is not going anywhere. Not to mention we're only going tomorrow, 5 miles down the road. And I'll clamp that down a little bit tighter. You can see that's snug. These chairs aren't going anywhere because, again, the way I position the straps around the base of the chair. And that, my friends, is how we get these bikes stowed in our RV. We do have a couple other things that we'll load up tomorrow, being our Starlink, our clam, which is in the back of the truck. We'll throw that in the back. It goes here. We'll show you that tomorrow. But everything's packed up. Desks are stowed. And we're good to go till tomorrow. All right, welcome to travel day. We got a few more things to pack up, but I'm going to go outside and get started on that stuff that we have to do outside that we talked about yesterday, which is our sewer lines and flushing tanks. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on that. See how cold it is out here this morning. Not too bad. Alright, black tanks are dumping. Alright, we'll go ahead and roll up our tonneau cover. Get our water hose. We've got our water line hooked up. When we turn the water on and start flushing. Now, we're currently doing that with the tank open. Let me show you. So the black tank valve is open, right here, open. And then I have a Valterra valve on the tank there, that is open. And then I'll just let that run for about the next 5 minutes and get a good flush going. Get this grill put away. Our grill goes in the back seat of our truck. It's kind of heavy and a pain. Looking for some other options right now. And we're carrying around some extra weight and stuff for some stuff we're testing for moride. And our chairs go in the back as well. We have one set that goes in the RV, one that travels with us. All right. We're down to 27 seconds, so I'll go ahead and stop that. And we'll walk around to the other side. And pull the lever. And you can hear the water running out. And we'll go down here and see how clear the water is. And you can see it's running pretty clear. But I'll do this dump another couple times before we're done. We like to use these stabilizer legs on the rear of the toy hauler just because we use it as an office. So if somebody's in the front of the RV and you're in the back moving around, it could cause a little shake because you can see how far it is to the front or to the tire. So there's a good bit of area behind the tire and behind the stabilizer there. So if you put this on the rear, it makes a significant difference. We got our final dump going. We turn the flush water off and we're done with that. Roll up our hose. I use a 0G hose because it's just easy to manipulate and roll up and stuff. This one's a 50-footer, just so we have plenty of line. We'll go ahead and close up the tank. And I closed the one in the RV first. And then I'll close this one. And now that we've dumped our tanks, we have to go to the bathroom and treat our tanks. We use a product called Liquefied, and it works really well. We've been using it now for about a year, and it's doing well for us. So we're gonna put a couple of scoops, a couple of shots of that into the toilet, fill it up, and then flush, and we're done. Got our bin here, which works great for Starlink. We got to come around and unhook it up here. We mount our Starlink inside here, inside our water bay. So first things first, I'm going to pull up the app. So I'll open the app, connect to it, switch over to Starlink, and slide to stow. And you can see it goes into the stow position. I will disconnect it. Have these caps that I bought on Amazon that you can slide over to protect the connection, and then pull that through. Now we get to take it down. Got a little thumb screw here. I'll unscrew and take the wire clip off. wrap the cord. And wrap the cord. And that case protects it good for travel day. And then take our poles apart. And that's it. Alright, so you've seen what it takes to prep to move this rig. Now, let's hook it up and actually move it. Alright, let's bring in the slides. Alright, slides are in. Stairs are up. Door locked, handle stowed. Everything is squared away here in the back. These steps always get dirty, but no biggie because they just go into the toy box and we can vacuum that out later. Door locked. Handrail in. And because these steps were on grass, we put down a couple blocks that get stowed right here. We'll raise this up a little bit, and then we'll go get in the truck and back up the hitch. And because my truck doesn't have a high backup camera, I have a Halo View backup camera. Switch it on. Got Miss Maddie up here keeping eyes on us. We'll drop the hitch down just a little bit so it makes good contact. We'll back up and connect. All right, now we have to secure the hitch. Put the pin in. Put the safety cable on. And plug in. Now it's time for a tug test. To do our tug test, we're gonna lower these back down. We'll let the one on the right side touch. And when this one gets about an inch off, we'll stop it. And then raise up the one on the right side about an inch. And we'll crank up and tug. And now we'll retract them. Okay, we'll back up a little bit so we can get the chocks out. And now we got to get our power cord. I wish I had a auto cord winder. That would be nice. But this RV doesn't have one and has no place to put one. So we have to manually do it. Which during the winter is not a lot of fun because heavy cords get stiff. All right, we're ready for a light check.
Power on. 2.
Testing.
Gotcha.
Show me left. Show me right. Show me both. You are cleared for takeoff. climb in.
We sold our house along with almost everything we owned, and we packed up the RV to live a lifestyle on the road. Now we're free from sticks and bricks and that old life we used to know. Come and join on our adventures, all the places that we'll go. And living in the RV is sublime. Destination full time.